The Region 5 RDC's Regional Agricultural Commercial Exhibition is slated for September 27th. More details from Sasha Ramsaran.
The Regional Agricultural Commercial Exhibition, RACE 2019, is scheduled to be held in Region 5 on September 27th at the Paradise Ground, West Coast, Berbice. As such, the Project Coordinating Committee recently held their first meeting, which was chaired by former RDC Councillor Mr. Dalston Hudson, to initiate the planning stage of the exhibition. The meeting was attended by various regional representatives, as well as Member of Parliament, Ms. Jennifer Wade. Deputy Regional Executive Officer Mr. Sherwin Wellington, in his brief opening remarks, elaborated on the purpose and aim of the RACE initiative.
This is a brainchild of His Excellency, President David Granger. And basically, RACE is about to stimulate the economy, get the region going. And you know, Michael Berbice region is an agricultural region. And as such, each region is mandated to have a regional agricultural commercial exhibition every year. Last year we had a successful race, but person did not capitalize on it because the region would have subsidized some of the booths. Matter of fact, 100% of the booths the region subsidized. But all of them were not occupied. We're pleading on the public to support this venture because it's all about building on the local economy and empowering person, let people know what the region, Michael Berbice region, produce.
The group's first decision was to change the event from a two-day affair, which was the case at last year's inaugural race activity, and have the event held on one day, September 27th. This decision was made after hearing suggestions from various members present, including an MMA ADA representative, Regional Communications Officer Ms. Sandy Ross, and Mr. Dalston Hudson.
That we can look at what we had on the 2 days and see how we can, compress it and have the activity or the 2 days activities put into one. We probably would have had a program, and we can look at that program that we had last year, what we had on day 1, what we had on day 2, and to put the 2 days in one.
The formal aspect was done on the first day, where we had all the speeches and so on. The second day was just dances and singing and one-man band and the whole works. So I tend to agree with what the REO said. And like you rightly said, if we compress it, it will be good. Start it earlier,
yes,
and you go into the night.
The suggestion for one day, and I believe that it can happen simultaneously, whereby you have the entertainers, and that's how the Berbice they does their expo. Because the same time you visit the booths, you have the performance going on and so forth.
This year's Regional Agricultural Commercial Exhibition will be the second edition of the exhibition to be held in Region 5. The RACE initiative is the brainchild of His Excellency President David Granger. Sasha Ramsaran reporting for Channel 8 News.